Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and llamas. We've got a big old box here from Monthly Knife Club. So I'm guessing this is going to be the ultimate. So hey guys, I'm back. And we've got a cool box of fun to open up. And I want to say, as I always do, very clear with you guys when something is given to me to open up. Something I have never spent money on myself. For full transparency, every time we open up an ultimate box, it's because it is sent to me from Monthly Knife Club because they had an extra one for this go around. This is from Daryl, owner operator of Monthly Knife Club, so that we can open it together and take a look. Okay, this is not one of my every month subscriptions, but it is really cool, and I always want to be honest and straight with you guys about stuff like that. So let's open this box from Monthly Knife Club. I'm going to look like a jackass if it is not the ultimate and it's just one big old square knife in there. It's like from the Onyx, but I'm pretty sure it's the ultimate. So January 2024, first box of the month. It actually came before the Tier 2 or the Onyx or anything, or any of the normal, the regular. So we've got, oh wait, I gotta, hold on. I gotta fold the card so I don't see what is coming to us with the Onyx or the Tier 2 name brand so that we don't spoil the surprise. We've got some interesting looking stuff, something I have not seen before from CRKT. That is always cool. Oh, we've got an awesome sticker. I'll show it to you in a minute. Something else I haven't seen from CRKT, but I like. Gerber, DEFCON, and then a Maxpedition, and then something that's probably I'm going to end up in matte. But, we're going to go through everything. So, we've got quite a few things in this box. So first, I want to show you the sticker, because that is an awesome sticker. He comes up with some great stickers, and a lot of them are holographic-y. I really like that one. I'm not going to stick it on anything right now, because I'm redoing the board really soon again. And it looks like I spilled some paint. Is that white paint? It's white something. On one of my old Monthly Knife Club stickers. But I also have, you can't see it. It's over here. Oh, you can. The cool hologram, like 80s one over here. And then the samurai guy over here. They're very cool stickers, I gotta admit. So we've got that. Now, just like other subscriptions, this is tiered. So there's the advanced, the premium, the ultimate. There are so many different subscriptions you can get from Monthly Knife Club. You have to actually go on the website and take a look. So the subscriptions that I normally get, I love. So I always put a link in the video description so you go check out everything I got. But especially since he's sending me this one just for us to unbox together and take a look at, and maybe do some giveaways of some of the stuff in it, or for me to just choose some people that I think will appreciate it. Definitely go check out the link to Monthly Knife Club and see just the wide variety of different options they have. Because also on the same card, you'll also see some of the other subscriptions that we normally do. They have folding knives, separate fixed blade stuff, and everything. So anyway, we're going to start in the advanced plan. Now, I will remind you that all these values are MSRP. Okay, so there's a chance you might find some of this for less, or every once in a while, something, a little bit more. But, so we start with the Hot Ramen holographic sticker. It's a value of $4, but it is, as always, gratis. Free. Just thanks. Thanks for being cool. We're going to look for the Swiss Safe Emergency Survival Tent. And it's always nice to get another piece of survival gear. I think we've probably seen some things like this before, similar to it anyway. It's a heavier gauge of the good old Mylar space blanket, survival blanket, except it is larger. We've seen something in the last year that is like this. And these things do work. They will insulate you. Mind you, there's no front or back. So it doesn't, like with the space blanket, you can wrap yourself all up in it. And if I haven't told the story on Bear Mountain yet I'll have to do that. I'll have to do that in a DocP story time of It's like 85 degrees in the daytime down here at the bottom of the mountain, and we got to do a whole hike up the mountain with all this heavy gear. What do we need our big fucking sleeping bags for and everything? And oh, at night, at the top of the mountain, it's like 30 degrees. And so opening up one of the little Mylar space blankets in pitch black dark when you're freezing is not fun. But so it is very similar Mylar material, but a little bit thicker, and you have this like high visibility outside, and then as you can see, you can kind of see in the picture, you have the reflective tinfoil look on the inside to help, you know, reflect your heat back to you. And it fits 2 adults, which means if you've got 2 people in there, that's even better, because that's 2 bodies heating each other and radiating heat that gets bounced off the wall. So not the most exciting item. They give it a value of $20.99. You may find it for cheaper. You can also, by the way, since this is really relatively lightweight, great signaling panel. So you can take this thing, you can keep it all as one, or you can cut it into smaller pieces and hand it out to different members of your team, and you can use that as a high visibility signal, whether it is for tactical purposes, and I mean little t, tactical, not big T, tactical as the marketing term, but I mean like to mark either come rescue me, or you can mark a target with it, or you can mark a do not drop the bomb here, and then use it as a visual reference when you're talking your pilot onto a target. You know, confirm visual, my orange marking square. Confirm visual. Your target is 500 meters southwest of the orange marking square. Look for 2 palm trees and a red pickup truck with a machine gun in it, call visual, and then you do visual references for your target talk on, stuff like that. But anyway, lots of things you could do with this. So, okay. Next, we've got the CRKT tested fixed blade knife. Is that this? That is this. This is a fixed blade. I did not realize, I thought that it looked, see that? It looked like maybe it was a folder. Now that I'm looking at it, yes, it is a very thin fixed blade knife. So the value they put on this is $29.95. And if I know anything about CRKTs, I know that their MSRPs, listen, I like CRKT a lot, but CRKT, SOG, Gerber, they're very often overpriced, especially when taking into account MSRPs. So we probably could find it for a little bit less if we went out and searched. But let's take a look at what we have. And then, oh, we got a sheath and everything in the back. Oh, specs. Awesome. Well, let me get everything out so I can fold the cardboard up. And then I can show you specs. Okay, now, specs for you guys. And then I'll take a look after you guys have a chance to take a look. All right, so 420J2. All right, not great, not the worst, not great. It really reminds me of a really large scalpel blade. Surgical scalpel, not like a number 11. I'm not talking about an X-Acto knife. I'm talking about an actual scalpel blade. It is actually, if you stop and you look up, an actual scalpel blades come in different sizes and shapes, but this is actually the wedge shape. It's got, I guess it's a flat grind. It almost feels like a convex grind, but it actually really reminds me of a very enlarged surgical scalpel blade. Yeah. So let's see, 420J2. It's very light. Does it have a weight on there? It does. Oh yeah, 1.1 ounces. Thermoplastic sheath right there. I would most probably, honestly, use this. This would be part of my in the field food kit, honestly. But let's give it a shot. Let's see what it does. Oh, it is finished like a surgical scalpel blade. Very nice. Right out the gate. Like nothing. And then we'll do the pull through. And now this might be a leverage issue. It's a very thin, very small handle. Don't got a lot of leverage by the blade, but oh, wow. Easy. Okay, much better than I thought. Much better than I thought. This is typically, wow, I'm getting like kind of like a little optical illusion kind of thing staring at this moving. Very thin. Wouldn't be, I can't imagine it being very comfortable to use in any kind of outdoor setting, but again, in close quarters, not QCB, but just close quarters on a workbench in terms of a mess kit or something, I could see this. I could definitely see this. Pretty good retention on the sheath, and then we've got our little belt loop there that you can put on. I mean, really, you could put just one of these screws in and carry it vertical, but it's probably gonna move around a little bit on you. It's really designed for a scout carry, although it's a relatively small blade, but again, really reminds me of a surgical scalpel, and that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. It's got a very thin handle, the way a surgical scalpel does also. There are disposable surgical scalpels, and there are fixed full metal scalpels that are sharpened and sterilized, and there are metal handles that have removable, replaceable blades, similar to an X-Acto knife blade. So I don't know, this just kind of is familiar in a way to me, even though I've never seen it. I don't like it or dislike it. I kind of like it a little bit. I mean, I'm not sure what I do with it, but it's finished really well out of the package. I don't know. I have to work with it and really see how I feel about it. And then next, we've got the Gerber Armbar Cork multi-tool for $45, which I guess is in this. And I have had one of these. And, you know, back when I was rewatching Game of Thrones, and I wanted to be cool like them and start drinking wine. And so, here's the next story time. I actually ordered like a wine delivery. You know, I took a quiz, and they said, you will like this wine. And I just got like this case of wine delivered, and I used the corkscrew. Did not work as well as I would have liked it to. And it turns out I don't like wine nearly as much as anyone in Westeros likes wine. And when you think about it, everybody in that show must have been just drunk 24/7. You never see them drink water. They're always drinking wine in every scene. They're a bunch of dehydrated, drunk dudes and dudettes with swords and dragons. So we've seen this before, although I like this. I had a black one, didn't have a green one. So this is part of the corkscrew. This screws into the cork, and then this rests on the lip of the bottle, and then you pry the cork out. It just does not work as well as some others. But I don't have a lot of cork experience with it. I don't have a lot of experience with the cork overall. It does have a decent blade, especially for the size of what you've got there. Now, I would have to look up, unless it says in here what the blade is made of. It's nothing spectacular. It really isn't, but it comes ready to cut. Most of all, the bevels are a little uneven, just a little bit. Oh, yeah, this needs a little bit of love and refining. It wasn't too bad. I'm not looking forward to doing this pull through. Yeah, quite a bit more effort than I want to expend on that, but it is a locking blade. I mean, you know, I'd put this over a very fine diamond, a little bit of strop, and I think it would be good to go. In terms of the other tools you have on board, so it's easier to just move those up. And then you have, of course, you have a bottle opener. This also will open cans, like canned foods for you. And then scissors that work okay. They're better than some, I've got to admit. These tools don't lock. If you're not familiar with how to use these kinds of can openers, I actually have a video on how to use these kinds of can openers. Not sure what it's called, but you can search for it. And then this little guy, so this is the bottle opener, and then also you can, right here, see the bottle opener, and then you can also use it as kind of a pound the ground if you need to. It's all right. I mean, it's a little bit of a camping tool. It's not the best. It's certainly not the worst. I'd rather have the other arm bar, the one that has the bit holder on it, than the corkscrew, but hey, you never know. Hold on. Because this can give somebody a pretty nasty day too. So, there we go. All right, next, they give this a value of $45. And last is the CRKT Sketch folding knife. Now, I'm really interested in this. It reminds me a little bit of the squid, a little bit of the pillar. I was looking at this, I think. Now that I'm looking at it a little bit and I see the green accents, I think I was looking at this online. Might even be on an Amazon wish list. And this kind of is, this thing is classic CRKT, kind of more affordable materials, but kind of has a big name designer behind it. So all steel frame. I really like the blade shape. Sheep's foot type blade. So not Wharncliffe because it's not flat. Sheep's foot because it's got a rounded edge. But it's got a decent size to it. She said it was a good size. It's not too bad. Got a little bit of jimping right there. Frame lock, I may have mentioned that or not. Nice retention, a little bit of springiness on the deep carry clip. That is dishonor on you and dishonor on your cow and dishonor on your family if you don't like anything but right hand tip up. Centering is really nice. Now, just realize there's no real nice way to, that's not too bad. Can we get a good flick out of it though? I don't know. Nah. Ooh, I'm having the big hand problems on the lock. Talked about big hand problems on small frame locks before. So I just want to make sure that we're not impinging on that, trying to take it out. What is cool is that I see on this knife, which you don't see on knives in this price class very often, so we actually have an over travel stop built in there. That's pretty cool. And I like the green accents, I really do. Aluminum backspacer, aluminum collar around the pivot. I think this is a great utility type blade because it really lets you get blade in contact with the ground. Even if you're just on the ground here, you've got a nice point to work with. I like this. It's not the finest knife out there, $39.99, and of course we'll find it for a little bit less when we go look for it, but it's a nice EDC size and it gives you some real utility value. It's a kind of it's a hollow grind, not real deep hollow grind, but it's a hollow grind, so it's great for slicing. And out of the box, so far I have no complaints. That was beautiful, easy, and nice clean cut. And really just a tiny bit of effort, just a little bit on the pull through. You know what I realized I haven't done with anything? Pew, 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 pew. Okay, and pew, 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 pew. Good. I'm not pewing with this one. It's not going to pew very well. So let me straighten up our little area here. I think we looked at 4 items, right? 4 items, and we got this as the emergency shelter, or we could do whatever else we want with it. Not bad, not bad. You could also grab that. No, we've got this little guy, which I'm curious about, and I want to find out more about. We've got the armbar cork. It is what it is, but we've got this guy, the Sketch, which I kind of like. And I am, just one last thing about it, plastic washers, probably nylon. You're not going to get Teflon in this price range, but it feels good. This is very CRKT. So moving into the premium plan, we're going to get everything we just looked at in the advanced plan, and we're going to add 2 things. We're going to add the O-Pen mini bolt action green for $12. Guys, we've seen this on this channel over and over because Olight has sent us quite a few of these for different sales and stuff like this. Still a pretty good small little pen to have. And so you can replace the ink cartridge. This was an Olight, but you can replace these with many just available ones, you know, out in the world. This is all anodized aluminum, by the way. This looks like it should be a magnet. It does, but it's just there. It's a bolt action pen. It looks like a primer. It doesn't really do anything. Doesn't stick to anything. So, so just a small lightweight pen, and it works. Let's get some regular paper to write on. It poops. A lot of people like them because they're so small and lightweight, and you can put them into all sorts of pouches and pockets and everything. And they're aluminum, so they're pretty sturdy. They come in various colors. This one happens to be green. So, 12 bucks. Not too bad. I have a few different ones in a few different places. So that's $12.99. Then we also have the Maxpedition Fatty Pocket Organizer for $34.99. I think there's a pretty good feeling about Maxpedition. It's OD green, so you know I'm sold. So first, wow, that's some pretty good Velcro right there. Closing that mesh pouch. Flight suit name badge. Any other morale thing you want on there. It's got a little thing to pull it. So basically, these were originally designed to fit in your cargo pocket in, you know, BDUs or whatever. Now, then we went to ACUs, ABUs, OCPs, whatever they're going to be. Solid zippers, metal zippers, and we've got, you can clip stuff onto there. You can clip other stuff onto there. It's weatherproofed on the exterior sides, which is pretty nice. Stitching, of course, Maxpedition is put together really well. You've got one interior pouch here. You can put a small notebook or whatever. You could take your little bolt action pen, put it right in there. Lots of different elastics, 3 larger ones, and then 6 smaller ones on the inside. These are great for organizing a trauma pouch or whatever. Larger one on the inside, one, hang on, another zipper pouch on this side, and again, weatherproofing all around, and then still a little bit stiff, like that crinkly sound. 2 very large elastics, and then 4 smaller ones here. So yeah, this would make a great first aid kit to hold your stuff, or you know, specialty trauma pack to put all your stuff in. And the weatherproofing on the outside will keep your stuff nice and secure. And it's OD green. I love it. You've got some PALS webbing, so you could attach it to Molly gear. If you don't want to use it as pocket organizer, it's just a nice external, could be an admin pouch, or again, keep your like ready supplies, medical supplies right on the outside of a vest or something like that. Maxpedition, not my very first choice in gear, but they're up there. They make pretty good stuff. So no complaints about this whatsoever. This will go to good use. Very cool. What does this say? Teflon fabric protector. Teflon. And it's no stick. You can cook on it. So that is everything in the premium plan. So in the advanced plan, the original, you had a total value, MSRP, of $135.93. Adding the stuff in the premium plan, it brings it to $183.91. Now, In the ultimate plan, we've got one more thing to look at. We're going to add everything in the advanced, everything in the premium. This is the DEF CON Jungle Knife Barracuda, green D2 and titanium. And this has a value of $123.95, bringing the total value of everything up to $307.86. We've seen a few different blades from DEF CON in our time here. I like this foam. This is great for costume and prop making. I've seen the videos on YouTube. I know how it works. That is a nice cloth. It's better than Kaiser's, but still could be better. But it's a nice cloth. Got a do not eat. Now this is just kind of cool. The extra hardware. Take a look at the back side of it. We've got Anno Blue extra hardware involved, so I'm kind of excited. We've got a wrench to go with hardware that's in there. Let's see what we have. Now, did I miss a sticker on here to show you? No, I didn't. Okay. So we could swap, okay. So that's not just extra hardware, that is swapping out Hinderer style. Hold on, we got a little bit of oil on here. So it's green titanium and a D2 blade. D2, of course, being a carbon steel, it's a tool steel, but it's high carbon content, you know. It's got some oils to protect it. We'll see that in a little bit when we open it. Very nice anno on the titanium and frame lock, so full titanium on both sides. So you can replace, I guess, what do they give you? 2 screws and a blue pivot. That's it. Well, all right, maybe this was supposed to be satin finish in this one because you can't even replace the other side. I don't know. Okay, whatever. But this looks pretty nice. Titanium clip. Not a huge fan of these styles of clips, but, you know, again, titanium clip. I'm not going to argue with it. It has balls. That's a nice blade. That is just a pokey, working, I want to slice stuff up and poke stuff blade. And we've got dual finish on it, so we've got satin grind lines and we've got a tumbled finish on the flats. Not a lot of flats to see, but it's a really nice combo. Machining here is, it's light, but it's enough to catch and give you some grip. No jimping. Why? Why ever no jimping? I don't understand. It's just polite to put some jimping in there. But weight and balance feels really good. So I guess we're calling this a drop point with just a big swedge on the top. Not a harpoon or anything like that. Sorry, I just want to wipe another second. That feels wonderful. Great, great. Where is the working end of this cord? Super easy, like nothing, and also super easy, like nothing, and pew, 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 pew. Great. I mean, great action on the knife. Bevels are perfect. That, very nice knife. Combination, over travel stop and steel insert so you don't get sticky lock. Very easy, no stick at all, in fact. Very easy to get your thumb on there. They're flush, but it has some chamfering on the inside, so you can just get your thumb there and unlock that pretty easily. Push button, light switch, great action, and drop shut. Cool. This will definitely be the kind of thing that will get in my pocket. Again, I'm really a big fan of deep carry clips, but only about 1/4 of an inch will stick up beyond the pocket top. The action on it's real nice, real light. Real light touch is all it takes, and it's just, I mean, bearings obviously, but real smooth. So nice way to finish the box out for the Ultimate. Yeah. So that is everything that we have got in this Ultimate box from Monthly Knife Club. I just want to clean up so we can show everything once again. Okay, so go away. So here is our advanced box right there. Here is our premium right there, and then adding in the Ultimate knife. I think it's not bad. I don't think there's really any, you might consider this a little fillerish, but at least it's practical and has a use. When you need to use it, you'll be glad you have it. But I don't think there's real fluff items in this one at all. And there really hasn't been in a little bit. There were, honestly, there were some fluff filler items in some of the older ones we looked at. I think he's been getting a lot better about that. Just giving you good practical items inside these boxes. So what do you guys think? I am not a paid subscriber to this, so I'm right there when I ask this question. Do you see stuff that would make you want to pay for this box and subscribe to this box? Or is there something you see here that makes you not want to subscribe to this box? And what is it? Because I promise you, Daryl reads comments, Daryl watches the videos, and he's really big on customer feedback and you know, making customers happy. So what do you see that you like, or what don't you see that you would like, or what do you see that you don't like? Tell me all about it. What is your favorite knife in the box? Gotta be honest, this is really nice, but there's something about this one that I just really like the shape and feel of. I don't know. So please comment, talk, tell me what you think of this box this month. Thank you again to Monthly Knife Club and Daryl for sending it over so we can have some fun and enjoyment. If there's something here that you think would make a particularly good giveaway item, let me know that. Drop that in the comments too. So thanks as always, guys, for another fun unboxing time together. Remember that you are all absolutely awesome, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.